Hey guys, so I just kind of wanted to model how we can read Shakespeare and use the strategies I gave you. So I'm just going to use that sonnet that you had to look at first, and I'm going to kind of use all of the strategies in one. As you can see, I've already highlighted some stuff that's just to save time. I also already started to change some of the stuff. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day just means shall I compare you to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate as you art more lovely and more temperate. By your eternal summer shall not, but your eternal summer shall not fade. That was originally, but thy eternal summer shall not fade. We're going to change these thous to use real fast. Right. So already this sounds a lot easier, right? Shall I compare you to a summer's day? You art more lovely and more temperate. Already a lot easier. I also highlighted shortened words. So we have, nor shall death brag you wanderest in his shade. That just is supposed to be that you wander in his shade. And when in eternal lines to time you growest. You grow. So already simpler. Here we have a Yoda phrase, sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines. The eye of heaven's the sun. So I'm just going to say sometimes the sun is too hot because that's really all he's saying. So now that we just kind of simplified some of the language just up front without actually like digging in, let's read through and try to find some meaning and see if we can black out some additional phrases. So, shall I compare you to a summer's day? You art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's leaf hath all too short a date. Sometime the sun is too hot, and often his golden complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But your eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose of that fair you owest. You owe. Missed one. You own, I should say. Nor shall death brag you wander in his shade, when in eternal lines to time you grow. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to you. So, there's definitely a section here in the middle where I'm getting some extra info, okay? So sometime the sun is too hot, and often his golden complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometimes declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. I'm going to say this is extra. We don't need it. So I'm going to black it out. So now we have, shall I compare you to a summer's day? You art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's leaf hath all too short a date. But your eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair you own. Nor shall death brag you wander in his shade, when in eternal lines to time you grow. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to you. So now I'm just going to switch out some other archaic Shakespeare words for modern versions to help us out. So, shall I compare you to a summer's day? Will I compare you to a summer's day? You art. Art just means are. So you are more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Hath is has. But your eternal summer shall not fade, will not fade, nor lose possession of that fair you own, nor will, instead of shall, death brag you wander in his shade. When in eternal lines to time you grow, so long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to you. Okay, good. So now no more archaic terms. Yay! All right, so let's start summarizing. I'm going to say, will I compare you to a summer's day? You are more lovely and more temperate. Okay. You are more lovely than a summer's day. Rough winds do shake thy darling buds of May, and summer's lease has all too short a date. Oh my God, I can't talk today. So summer is too windy and short. But your eternal summer will not fade, nor lose possession of that fair you own. So when he says eternal summer, he means like how lovely she is. So like your beauty will never fade or leave you, because nor lose possession of that fair you own. So your beauty will always live on, nor will death brag you wander in his shade when in eternal lines to time you grow. So even death won't take away your beauty. So I'm getting that because like he's saying as she ages, right, as the eternal lines of time you grow. So as you age, and death kind of haunts you a little bit, following you to your grave, it still won't take away that eternal summer that you have. And then the last line kind of makes sense of this. He says, so long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to you. So this sonnet will make your beauty live on forever. I'm saying forever, but it's basically just for as long as men can see or breathe, your beauty will last forever. So my summary is, you are more lovely than a summer's day. Summer is too windy and short. Your beauty will never fade or leave you. Even death won't take away your beauty. The sonnet will make your beauty live on forever. So that's our little love sonnet. I hope this clarified some stuff for you guys. I know I got way more into it than I expected you to. If this isn't your summary, that's fine. I just wanted you to play around with the language and see if you can make sense of it. We're going to do a lot more work with this to help clarify meaning in the play. And also, honestly, reading Shakespeare in the play is a lot easier because it's conversational. It's people talking to each other, so you have more to go off of. I hope this helped. I love you all. I will see you soon.